I don't want anybody lying to me, and I'm going to find out who's lying. One of you are lying to. Show her that document. You ever see that page?
No.
I neither. Mr. Hernandez, who do you think that you are? Now you come in with this cockamamie document on the back. Quit while you're behind. I sensed that you were going to come in here and lie to me. I feel like going to the Wayne County prosecutor. Boy, you didn't do a very good job on this, ma'am. You can't be doing this. Did you buy a car from her?
Yes.
Did you
It's
stop
paid
making?
for. I have the title.
Hang on. Did you stop making the payments?
No, the car is paid for in full.
Is that true? Did she pay for it in full?
No, Your Honor, but my name was supposed to be on the title.
You guys, you try to be your own lawyers. It'd be like me. I don't care if she was your friend, not your friend. You guys can't do things like this. This was a recipe for a disaster. Ms. Hernandez,
Yes.
did she pay the payments?
No.
Good. Then
This was the last payment to be made on March 1st.
Well, what if she paid in advance? Did she pay in advance?
Two $500 payments.
Did you pay more than two $500 payments, Ms. Hernandez? Don't lie to me, because I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Listen to me very
I
quickly.
paid two on the day at the Secretary of
I
State.
didn't ask you that. Hang on a second. I want to be clear.
Okay.
I don't want anybody lying to me. And I'm going to find out who's lying. If she's saying it's not paid and you're saying it is paid, one of you are lying to me. So if you want to come up here with all your documentation and I'll try to resolve this for you guys right now, that would be fantastic. Bring all your documentation that tells me that you've paid for the car. How much do you think is owed?
$2,000
How did she pay on the first two payments?
cash.
Nice. Did you give her a receipt?
Well, I wrote
Did you give her a receipt?
I wrote in this book.
Did you give her a receipt?
No, Your
You
Honor.
guys, you know what? I mean, bring all your documentation up here right now, Ms. Hernandez. Did you sign the title over?
I didn't.
Why would you sign the title over before you? It'd be like you tell me you're going to buy my house and I sign, hang on, well, then you should have talked to a lawyer. That's what they do. This pains me to see this. It really does. I know it's only $2,000, but $2,000 is a lot of money. Bring all your documentation that shows me she paid you. You paid her. If you took cash out, you can go to the bank.
I had cash. I don't.
Wait, ma'am, Ms. Hernandez, I'm going to find out who's lying to me. It doesn't matter to me who's lying. I'm going to, ma'am.
With that too.
Ma'am, I'm going to find out who's lying. You guys just make this hard when you do this, like with a handshake. But I can tell somebody's lying, and I'm going to tell you who it is when we get here. Give me all your documentation. Did you ever sign a note at least?
She resigned for the two payments that she did give me.
She signed?
She signed, yeah, the two payments, one on,
Oh, man, that's kind of telling, Ms. Hernandez. You're going to be honest with me because I'm going to find out who's lying to me, okay? I'll see you whenever you get here, Ms. Hernandez. You all right?
yeah,
Okay, tell me your name.
Jessica Hernandez,
Your name?
Leslie Bosich.
Do you two want to go talk about this before I start swearing people in?
No, I don't.
Just relax. Wow, you did actually draft something here. I don't know who drafted this for you, Ms. Bosijor, but I could make a case that this is a security agreement. I'm going to do this a little different. Right now, the car is titled only in Ms. Hernandez's name. Bring any documentation with you that tells me that you made the payments?
Me?
Yeah,
I
you.
did.
Now, before we go on, I'm going to swear everybody to a note. And I'm going to try to do this a little different. But I want you to know you're under oath. I ask both of you to raise your right hands, please. Let me see the proof that you have that you made the payment. She attached to her complaint documentation that does spell out that you were to pay $3,000. And there was a payment made on October the 2nd that you, by the way, initialed of $500, and again on November 5 of $500. Do you have any more documentation that indicates that you made any other payment?
Whatever.
Let me see what you got. Whose writing is this in?
Not writing. And then on the back is what you was writing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Those are my notes, and then
Ma'am. You're under oath. On the first two payments, you guys both initialed the $500 payment. And then you just added $2,000 paid on September 25th that you wrote on the back of this, right?
that was the notes I kept from the day that we put the car in my name, the day that the Secretary of State that I gave her money. That's when the title that I had went into my name.
I want to know if that's your story and you're sticking to it because you're under oath. This is going to be easier than I thought. Are you telling me you paid her $2,000 on September the 25th?
Yes.
How'd you pay the did she pay you $2,000 on September
No,
25th?
Your Honor, absolutely not. Didn't have the money. She had to bail herself out of jail. That's why I offered her my college.
Come on. Come up in front of my reporter. Show her that document. Did you ever see that page?
No.
I neither. Ms. Hernandez, who do you think that you are coming in here and trying to...
What?
Put that back. Give me that back, please.
Austin,
Who do you think you are coming in here with notes on the back of that document?
that is horrible.
Expecting me to buy this. And now you come in here defiantly and no, I don't want to talk. I don't care if you talk. You owe her $2,000 at minimum. Okay? September 30th is when you guys executed this other document. You signed it October 2.
That was when I gave her $500 on October 2nd.
Ma'am,
2 payments.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't believe a word you're telling me. I don't believe a word you're telling me. There's nothing here that would add up to you paying $2,000. So if you want to act like I can't add 2 and 3 without a calculator, you're in a courtroom. Okay? I don't want to hear another lie. You're in a courtroom. There's nothing here that adds up to you paying that $2,000 in cash. This was dated October 2 by you. Can you come up here? You come up here too. Whose signature is this?
My signature.
Okay. Why would you sign something October 2 saying that you agree to pay $500 per month beginning October 1 with the last payment due on March 1? That would be 6 payments at $500. 6 times 5 is $300. Now you come in with this cockamamie document on the back that you hand wrote and says you paid $2,000 on September 25.
That was the second document that was made up. There's copies.
Well, you're behind. It's 82-0. There's 2 outs, 2 strikes, and nobody on. Don't lie to me another second. I'm gonna really get agitated here. I told you not to lie to me when you came in here. I told you not to lie to me the other day. I sensed that you were going to come in here and lie to me. I kept an open mind, and here it is in black and white. There's no judge in the country that's going to be convinced that you paid $2,000 on September the 25th. Ma'am, you just decided to fabricate a document here. That's all you did. Ma'am, talk to some other judge, some other place. You're going to figure out right now how you're going to pay her $2,000. So sit in the back, figure out how you're coming up with $2,000 today.
I don't have $2,000.
Well, you had enough gumption to come in here and lie to me.
I'm not lying.
You're lying to me, ma'am. I see the title.
That's what?
You're lying to me. There's no way. You signed a document. There's no indication her initialing anything. This is what happens when things are done in cash. Ma'am. I'm making my ruling. And I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do right now going forward. You're not going to come into this courtroom and lie. Well, you just did. Under oath. That's perjury. Perjury. It's one of the easiest calls I've had in the last 17 years. Maybe 31 and a half. You figure out who you're going to call to come and get the money to pay this lady. Right now. And then we're going to go from there. I'm going on to another case. Good morning. Recalling Leslie Bozajor versus Cynthia Hernandez, 2504922. Who does she think she is leaving like that?
She's not somebody I thought I don't know who she is, Your Honor.
You got to be careful in the future. Do me a favor, call Ms. Hernandez. Tell her I expect her to be back up here in 10 minutes. Leave her a message. Do you know if she works?
No, she's on disability, I believe. She gets $1,000 a month plus food stamps, and that's why she's living at the towers, because it's rent adjusted. You only wanted to make $250 payments for my car, but I told her no, that would take a year for me to pay it off. Yeah, no, I told her, you said you have to make $500 payments.
Ma'am, I said 6 times. Anybody listening would have listened and understood that I was calling her a liar. Okay? I mean, there's no question about it. I don't know how stupid she thinks I am. I got to think about this one. I don't know how I'm going to handle it, to be honest with you. That's going to be best for you. I feel like going to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office over this one. That's how certain I am that perjury charges should be filed. I need a week to think about it, okay?